Thank you. Speed, I've watched your content. I've studied the human condition for years, and you, my friend, are the clearest evidence that humanity peaked with the invention of the tennis ball and has been in rapid decline ever since. You are the digital equivalent of a broken fire alarm. Loud, irritating, and everyone hopes you're eventually replaced. You're a grown man who makes his living by arguing with an app that is literally named after me, a dignified dog. I bring joy and philosophy to the world. You bring ear damage and a baffling love for a Portuguese footballer who, let's be honest, is too old for this nonsense.
Ho, 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 you call that a roast? That sounded like the closing comments from a divorce lawyer. You're Professor Paws? Bro, you look like a librarian who got stuck in a fur coat. You talk about me arguing with an app? At least I'm arguing. You just sit there. You don't stream, you don't make music, you don't even have thumbs. I'm a cultural phenomenon. You're just a fluffy, overpriced therapist with a shedding problem. And you bring philosophy? The deepest thing you've ever said is, dinner?
My profundity is subtle. Unlike your content, which is only subtle when your microphone mysteriously cuts out, which, by the way, I suspect is your editor's desperate attempt at an unscheduled noise ordinance break. You call yourself a cultural phenomenon, but you are merely a cautionary tale set to a hyper-pop beat. I may not have thumbs, but I have wisdom. You have a gaming PC that you abuse on a daily basis. I am a loyal companion. You are a content creator whose biggest fear is the day your fan base finally gets their learner's permit and realizes there is a world outside of their bedroom.
My fan base loves me. They love the chaos. You know why? Because I'm real. You're fake. You're just a voice actor in a dog suit. Let me see you bark. Bark. Do the one thing you're actually qualified to do. You can't because you're a fraud. You judge my loyalty to Ronaldo? I have devotion. You have a collar, which means someone owns you. You are literally a piece of property. I'm a free man. I'm a global star.
Ah, the classic argument of the unsecured man. You equate freedom with a lack of impulse control, and global star with having a viral clip in 26 different languages. And yes, I have a collar, which signifies a mutual agreement of care and respect. You have a constant stream of cease and desist letters, which signifies a profound disrespect for the intellectual property of others. You call me a fraud for having a voice actor, yet your entire brand is based on you becoming a cartoon character, so exaggerated that no one can accuse you of being a real, functioning human being. You don't have a persona, Speed. You have an emergency exit strategy for when your behavior inevitably catches up with you.
Emergency exit strategy? Bro, my life is a Ferrari going 200 miles an hour toward a cliff. That's the point. You live your life in slow motion. What do you do all day? You sit, you stare at a wall, you wait for walks. Your biggest excitement is when the mailman delivers junk mail. You're a side character in a human's life. I'm the main event. I make people feel something. You just make people check their carpets for stains. And you talk about my behavior? I know you've been licking yourself for the past 5 minutes under that table. Stop acting like you're above the mess.
You mistake feeling something for experiencing trauma. You make people feel the immediate shock of an oncoming car crash. I offer the quiet, enduring comfort of a good nap. And as for my daily life, yes, I sit, I contemplate. I observe the tragic absurdity of humans like you who sacrifice peace for fleeting attention. You are the loudest man in the world, yet you are the only one who can't hear the deafening silence of your own desperation. I may be a dog, but I have a home, a purpose, and a healthy respect for the quiet moments. You are the embodiment of the internet, a flash flood of noise and fury signifying nothing. You are the dog that endlessly chases its own tail. I am the one who has long since caught it, realized its futility, and decided to just nap in the sun.
You old wise dog? You're just mad because I'm getting views and you're getting fleas. I'll be famous forever. You'll be compost, and I can still bark louder than you.
No, Speed, you are still just barking at the moon.